Into another one of Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams, and today is Friday. We got the Western Conference Finals coming, and let's do it. Let's do it. Quick recap: Tampa Bay handled business. Player of the day. They handled business. It took them long. It looked like they weren't going to do it, but they did what they needed to do. NFL, we lost on the under, and the Bengals covered. They came back with heroics at the end. That QB, Joe Burrow, he's nice. I like him. I think he's gonna be great someday if he continues putting in that hard work. And that team, he passes, he runs, pretty good. It's either he's pretty good or Browns is just shit. So like, it's still early to be calling teams shit yet, but I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna get back to you. Then we had the WNBA. We gave the Phoenix Mercury to cover and Moneyline. They covered, but they lost by one. It was this close. Could have had a two-night banger, but it happens. Sparks is out. That's why I didn't want to touch that game. Sparks, I wasn't sure if Sparks was gonna come and handle what they were supposed to do and handle business. So they didn't. And look at that now. They're out the playoffs. And today we have NBA Lakers, Nuggets. So Lakers and Nuggets. Who would have thought the Spicy Nuggets would have made it this far? 2 Game 7s, right? They won both. Everybody thought the Clippers were going to play these guys. Kawhi was going to play the Lakers and Paul George. They thought that things were going to pop off, but it just wasn't going to happen. The king is still the king. Now the narrative is, LeBron is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. He didn't want to play the Lakers. The NBA is making it was rigged. They all want LeBron to win. But you have to understand, Nuggets earned their shit. But let's talk about Lakers first, then we're going to talk about Nuggets. So, Lakers, though, what's going to happen in this series? Well, if you've been watching these past 2 series, a lot of small ball been happening. This series is not a lot of small ball going to happen. Now, we're going to have LeBron James and AD, obviously, but the others are going to play a real big part. JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard. Championship DNA, defensive championship DNA. Obviously, one of them have a championship, but one of them also have defensive championship, of the season. So there's going to be defense. The big men are going to play. Jokic is going to have a lot of big bodies on him. Okay? AD is also going to play on Jokic. But what I think Frank Vogel is going to do is not want AD to play a lot on Jokic, because that makes AD be outside the key. You understand what I'm saying? If you guys feel what I'm saying, because Jokic is not your traditional big man. Jokic does not play in the key like that. He plays at the top of the key or at the top of the side, and he near the 3-point line, because he stretches out to shoot threes. He does passes. Jokic is really talented. So in order to play defense on him, you're gonna have to switch it up. AD is not gonna see a lot of minutes on Jokic, but he's going to see minutes. Even LeBron, you might see on him. Now, Rondo apparently is having a little thumb problems and shit like that. So make sure you look and before the game, because the game's late. So make sure you look before the game to see if Rondo play. If Rondo does not play, now you have LeBron playing point guard, and LeBron's going to be on Murray, which means now Murray's going to be locked down. You understand what I'm saying? So you always look into that. And if one player is going to get locked down, that means more uses for Jokic, more uses for Grant, more uses for Craig, and all these people, because these people are going to have to play defense on LeBron, right? But in the end, I think Lakers is going to be able to adjust and figure out what they need to do to come out on top. Denver, 14 games in 2 weeks. They play harder than any team I've seen. Spicy Nuggets. They spicy. They not just regular Nuggets. They spicy Nuggets. They come true. They play as a team. They're a whole. They actually learned from last year, to be honest. They learned from last year. Because last year they were embarrassing. They're still a top seeded team. And they play defense. At first, their defense was sloppy. Now they do play defense as a unit. Paul Millsap needs to come off the bench because I don't think, like, because look, Lakers bench, their bench, young guys, they're going to run, right? Our bench is going to have to score, Lakers. Denver bench is going to have to score as well, but also play defense. But you're going to need that anchor because the thing that Lakers have that Denver doesn't have is champions. We have more champions, more playoff experience, more all that than Denver. So that's what we're going to ride on. We even have more champions, more playoff experience than Clippers. So I don't want to hear you guys saying, well, Clippers have that thing. Nah, you have to understand. This is a real test for Denver. I think Denver's going to be up to the test. They're not scared. But it's going to be a hard scenario. Since the trend is Lakers losing every game one, I think we're going to knuck if you buck and buck this out of our trend. I like the over in this game. Why do I like the over in this game? Because I think the tired legs for the amount of 14 days and the 2 days rest is going to be a big difference than the 1 day rest they had with the Clippers, right? Because I know you guys remember when Jamal Murray was like, whoa, tomorrow or like the day after we're going to play the Clippers. Now they had 2 day rest. They're going to run. They're going to try to run. Because we all know Lakers defense is on point. So they're going to try to not let us set up in our defense run. And they're young. They have legs. They can run. Lakers, we're going to do that. We're going to be able to shoot threes. It's going to be a 3-point perimeter game, I think. I think we're going to be able to get the over in this game. 210 is a little too low. I think we're going to get the over. But I also see the Lakers coming out and destroying these guys. I don't think we're losing this game one. We are not going to take the Nuggets lightly, and we have more advantage on the Nuggets. So the play I got for you guys is Lakers minus the points. Now, prop bets. I like Jamal Murray under on his points, rebounds, and assists. Okay. I like Anthony Davis to get his rebounds. And the Joker to get his rebounds. You can't stop those guys. You know, those are some props. But I'll post those things if you guys didn't get that or replay it. I'll post those things on my Twitter. So remember, my play for today is the Lakers minus the points. Now, NCAA football, we have a game, Campbell versus Coastal Carolina. Over under 60. Coastal Carolina, okay, is 1-0. Campbell, we already know, 0-1, and they're going to about to be 0-2. 27.5 is the spread. This game right here, this game, don't stretch your head. I tell you guys a little story. When I used to start betting on these NCAA games, the football games, I used to look at these spreads and I used to be like, whoa, 30 points? That's insane. I'll look again. 42 points? Whoa. 27? Whoa. And then I'll know without even studying or any of that, I'll just pick the other one because I'll be like, that's ridiculous. Like, no way you're going to lose by 38 points. And then you go check your stats, you know, waiting for that to only pick. And then all of a sudden, they end up losing by 68 or some shit. This team had no chance. You know, and, like, if you bet, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like, real shit. Now, I see these things, and I actually cap them. You understand? Like, nothing is unbelievable in this betting world. Remember that. And nothing is unbelievable. So, Coastal against Campbell. I'm going to have to take the Carolina for sure. Campbell, has not shown anything. They're still what you say subpar. They played hard against Georgia, right? They played hard against Georgia, which was really hard, and they end up with 26 points. Okay, this over is 60. This would be one of the easiest overs. Why? Because all Campbell needs to score is honestly 2 touchdowns. To be honest with you guys, they need to score 2 touchdowns. Carolina averages around 38 points. Okay, so let's say they get 42 touchdowns. Yeah, I like Coastal. I like Coastal here. They showed us they're able to play defense and score. 60 points. Give me Coastal with the 27. Give me Coastal with the 27. I think this is gonna be a massacre. I like Coastal here. So my plays: Coastal, Lakers. You guys already know. I'm gonna post my plays on the weekend. Sunday football plays will be there. Follow Twitter at K Williams 811. Twitter, look in this description on the bottom. Click on that if you guys can't find it. It'll bring you right back to the homepage. You just click the follow. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button. I'm Kobe. Full value. And great Friday, guys. Great Friday. Great Friday. And we out. Peace.